Alright guys, what is up? So I've been looking at some of the leaked gameplay just because I've been curious. I don't want to tell you guys without it, so you don't have to look at it and spoil yourself. So I'm looking at a shot of the in-game map from the menu. At the top it says crafting, inventory, map, character, journal. And there's an icon that says 81 out of 312. It almost looks like a phone app, it's like a shopping bag. I don't know what that means. Maybe those are shops, 312 shops in the city. Who knows? And then money's next to it, but it's kind of cut off. So they have these yellow asterisks. I don't know. Maybe they look like they're on some of the symbols. So it's like maybe those are the ones that you haven't found yet. They have shipping boxes with question marks. Looks like drums, skulls, drinks. A computer chip, like a jacket, question marks, looks like scissors, maybe, a gun icon, all kinds of stuff. There's one that's like a baseball bat with nails in it. There's another one that I don't even know what that is, but it's pretty interesting. There's one that says, looks like an E with a dollar sign next to it. Interesting. I'm kind of curious to see if we're gonna be able to get in the water. Maybe if there's boats, because it looks like there's an airport out on an island, and it definitely looks like there's a bridge that goes across there. I don't know. I was also watching somebody drive around on a motorcycle, and a lot of people were saying you can't fall off the bike, blah blah blah. Well, he went just straight head on and hit a concrete barrier and flew off the bike and landed up on a little platform. So you can definitely fall off your bike. He did hit a car and didn't fall off, so maybe it's not as easy to fall off, but you can definitely fall off. Now, before I go any farther, if you guys wouldn't mind, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're going to have plenty of Cyberpunk content when it releases. We're going to be going over everything that we can. Obviously, it's going to take forever because it's a huge game. But let's talk about the sex scenes. Everybody's talking about the sex scenes. So I watched two of them. One was with a hooker, and it cut off before it was over. But it's pretty interesting. It was definitely better than the other one, which was with, it seemed like, one of the, I don't know if it's a main character, but it's definitely a character that actually has a name in the game, which that one was more awkward. But I can say that there was, with the hooker scene, a first-person blowjob scene in there, doing different positions with her, the moaning, it's interesting. You never saw V's big old dong, if that's what you give him. You could have small one, who knows. But it was still interesting to see, definitely. Now, a lot of this free roam that I've been watching, I think it's just because the patch isn't out, or maybe, these people that are recording it just don't have, a way of capturing the quality. But a lot of the pop-in textures are horrible, and it seems like things are loading last minute. Here, textures are just missing completely. So it's just got to be that patch that's not out yet, because they obviously don't want people playing yet. But I mean, the map is huge. It's very, very dense. It's just so many different ways to go, man. It's just so wild looking at it. There's just off ramps, on ramps. It just goes up and up and up, and I'm sure you can go down as well. I love the there's an ad on some of the billboards for MILF Guard. Ain't her first rodeo. It just gets me every time. So this guy just shot random pedestrians on the street, and they disappeared. But it looks like people are coming after him now. I don't know if I've heard people talk about a bounty system. I don't see anything on the screen pertaining to a bounty system, but he's just running right now. I also saw, I think it was while the game was loading, you were in V's apartment, and there was a magazine opened in front, and what I thought was cool was it's not like a normal magazine. Like the pages, the page that was open, it was almost like a electronic billboard that was like scrolling, and like it was animated. So it's not just like a regular print magazine. Like it's futuristic in the way that whatever page you're looking at actually moves and changes, and I thought that was pretty cool. Like obviously this game is set in the future. I also got to say what's pretty cool is like when they're walking around, like if you go to a busy city, just the ambiance that you hear is just like like all the noise that you hear from the people talking. You can hear like loudspeakers go off, and you can hear it like echo and just everything. And you can also just go out and start throwing grenades at people, shooting them. Looks like he's about to steal a car. Yep. So you can throw this guy out of his car, get in. So there's just a lot going on that we just haven't heard of or been told of, and it's literally just like Grand Theft Auto, I guess, is the only thing to compare it to. So this guy just pulled up and just went into a place. It was called Spunky Monkey, and outside, and it looked like there was some hookers, and he just started shooting everybody. And then once he killed 3 people, like a whole bunch of people came out of nowhere, started shooting at him, and then somebody called him on the phone, and yeah, so interesting. There's got to be some kind of like a wanted bounty system where if you just start causing trouble like that, the police department's got to come after you, right? Like that's got to be a thing. So yeah, I'm not gonna watch any more leaks, but that's pretty much what I've gotten from most of them. I'm really hyped for the game. We have 4 days left, not even. Getting pretty hyped, man. I know everybody else is. Everybody's looking for information but doesn't want to spoil it. I get it. What I kind of talked about doesn't really spoil anything. No story information, anything like that. If you guys are new, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you want to come back and see some Cyberpunk gameplay when it drops, it's a place to be, man. And I will see you guys on the next one.